Welcome back, everyone, to another Learning Language Lab podcast. We are your hosts.
I'm Ronell.
And I'm Ro. And let's get into today's topic. So today we're going to continue on from where we left off in the last episode because we did not get the chance to finish.
True, we were just yapping as usual. We got a little carried away.
This is how every single conversation we have, we just keep talking and talking. We just don't know when to stop. But then before we know it, like 2 hours pass.
Exactly. So we're going to try and start keeping these short.
Yes,
okay.
To keep us on
Bear
track
with
and keep us on track and to keep you guys entertained. Okay, so let's start off with, I think we're going to start with Arnell. So Arnell, after we split up, what did we get up to?
Well, after we split up, we kind of went in two different directions. So I ended up leaving Korea. That was me committing a midnight run, of course, because I had to get out like a thief in the night from that toxic work environment.
Which we will get into later on Tea Time on how to effectively do a midnight run.
Yes, exactly. So I did my midnight run and then I went back home to Canada and I was kind of having like a quarter life crisis. I don't know if you guys know what a quarter life crisis is, but at that time I was 25, quarter of my life. And I really had no idea what I wanted to do because before Korea, I basically had my life plotted out the way I wanted it to be. I planned on staying in Korea for a while, and then COVID happened, and that kind of just blew up all my plans. So I was kind of back at square one after I had graduated when I didn't know what I was going to do. So I ended up actually getting TEFL certified.
Editor Arnell here. I did mean to say that I'm IELTS certified, not TEFL certified. I'm already TEFL certified. Just had to come on here and clarify a little bit.
Because, you know, stay learning. We love to collect degrees and certifications and stuff. Yes. And I ended up actually starting to create an IELTS course. So that's kind of was the brainchild of the Learning Language Lab. So it started with that IELTS course. I was actually going to be teaching live classes, like one-on-one classes on IELTS. And I kind of got it in my head, oh, maybe I should make these slides that I've already made into an on-demand course. So I ended up doing that and creating Learning Language Lab at the same time because, you know, overachiever and all that.
It is the origin story of origin stories.
Yeah, exactly. So I ended up doing that, and then, well, this is like within the span of these last 2 years, and I ended up actually starting to grow social media, and then I brought Ro on, and I brought some other people on that you guys will see later on. And now we're here. We're making the podcast and life is great.
Yes. Our brainchild to talk about our lives and things that we've experienced, answer questions that we see on the internet, and just talk about English language in a fun and holistic manner.
Exactly. And now it's Ro's turn. So tell us all about what happened when you split off.
So it was a whirlwind. Definitely a whirlwind because my best friend has left me.
True.
But she had to get away. I'll give that to her. And trust me, if I was her, I probably would have ran away too because I think her treatment in the company was definitely not great. And I'm happy she got away because now look, here we are now.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, definitely. If I didn't go through all of that hardship, I definitely would not be in the place that I am right now.
Yes. And so after Arnell left, I actually started dating someone who eventually became my husband. which maybe you'll see him on some later on podcasts as we talk about our life together in Korea. So after my contract ended with the school, I went on to another school, which that one kind of ended very badly, which I will get into later during our tea time. And we had started conversations about what are we going to do with our life in the future and all these other things, because that's what happens when you're together after like a year or two and we start getting into the serious business, you know. And we made the decision to leave Korea, move to France. I decided to change my career because I enjoyed teaching, but I wanted to try other things that might interest me. And I first went to a French school, which if you have questions about that, I'd be glad to answer and give you some recommendations. Also about life in France, maybe we can get into that on a later topic. And now I'm in business school, getting my master's in business. And decided to join Arnell on her journey with Lending Language Lab and provide content to you guys, and also learn more about how to have a business.
Very true. It's definitely been a learning process, learning curve.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot, but I think we're having fun doing it together.
Yeah, if you guys stick along with us on the journey, you will definitely see our progression, even down to 3 months ago. What we're posting 3 months ago, completely different to what we're posting right now.
Yes, I think it's interesting when you have someone to bounce ideas with, and how quickly our original plans start and how they evolve and change. And I think that's just the fun part about being young entrepreneurs.
Very true. Definitely a lot of our ideas have snowballed.
Yes. And since we both have now we're kind of having a similar background. We both are educated in education, and now we are educated in the world of business. And I think that makes us good for teaching not only English, but we can also teach you business English.
Sure.
Just me.
True.
Finance terms. Wow. Even I was struggling for a minute.
Yeah.
Or
I was definitely struggling when I used to have to do all of those.
It was like it was a whole wide new world. My gosh, learning Excel.
Listen, you're saying learning, but I still don't know.
And then, thank God for YouTube tutorials. Otherwise, I would not be where I am today.
Oh, yeah. A lot of stuff is self-learning. So, don't feel weird about learning English from us, because we're learning stuff on YouTube too.
And we're here to spread the knowledge and spread the joy and maybe bring some happiness to you. Thank you everyone for joining us today. I'm Ro.
I'm Rynell.
And those of you who are watching our YouTube channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notifications so you can get updates from us, as well as when we release videos. And those of you who maybe don't have time to watch our YouTube channel, which we get, please go ahead and follow us on our Spotify at Lending Language Lab and add us to your library.
And if you want to see more of us, you can follow us on all our social media at Lending Language Lab on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Love you. Until there was a slight disagreement between my coworker and I, and that's because of something he was telling the Korean teachers to do to us foreign teachers, which was basically spy on us and tell him everything that we were doing.